Are you working? Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Sun outside.
So we're going to do a frame design, and the medium is going to be the water. I made this last night, as you do in front of the telly, and I found it easier to perhaps put my framework and use a rubber band so that it actually stood up, and then I sort of kept adding to get your framework with your, and this is the, if you tie it with this paper covered wire, you know, it's instant and it's great. And I've left them on, and I'll show you why later. Alright, so you get the idea there, everybody? So, then I'm going to actually place it into the water. Want you to actually try a technique that I don't think that any of you really experimented with, is the pegging. And if you look on in your books, if you get like a thick piece of, let's say even like pussy willow, and then split it so it actually forms a peg, yeah? And it's quite attractive as well, yeah? So it looks quite spring-like, if you agree with your pussy willow. So I've chosen lilies, and you've got like the longi, which are very much like an Easter lily, aren't they? And if you place your flowers in, so you can tie them in as well. And you've got the peg, or the pegs. Right, so just do the peg already. Can you see there? So I've pegged the stem into place, but also use the paper covered wire as well. But it's just so that you get this technique together. Remuris is a nice sort of spring one as well. So this would be good for like a contract vase. Do lots of you do contracts? Weekly contracts? Or some of you do go into work placements on a Monday, because quite often it happens on a Monday, doesn't it? Or perhaps you do it Saturday, depending on when you get your fresh flowers. Yep. They're pegged in there. Yeah? What I have found is that some of these stems are quite thick, so choose some thin stems as well, otherwise the pegs just splits. So it's more the technique we want you to try. We've got a bit of hard ruscus as well. So it's forming like a grid. And some of the tulips at the bottom.
What are those tulips called? They're lovely.
I'm afraid I don't know, because they come in with the mixed bunches.
Oh.
It's the trouble, isn't it? But they're beautiful, like the double ones.
Nice colours, yeah.
Right, so keep trying to put your pegs in and split again. so I've just put those around the bottom. Then I've aspidistra leaves in a sort of bow. So I've split it and stapled it. Right, so the pussy willow does last a time, so you could, if it's like a contract, you could take it 1 week, bring it back, and then it could go out on a contract another week. Quite often do you do that with your contracts? Because even like the ruscus lasts a while, doesn't it? So you might want to bring it back and then reuse it. There's some, I think this must be like an apple branch twig. So I could, you could, that's where you can start adding to the paper covered wire and then start neatening it off. Or you could add some more of your branches in. Do some more pegging, so just sort of build it up. Because it's quite attractive as they are.
It's like a spring rural look.
Spring?
Rural spring.
Yeah. Alright, so I want you to keep building up that way. And say these are nice to add in as well. But the pussy willow is nice at the moment because you know you can actually bend it as well if you want that sort of look. You don't have to have it straight because it's still fresh. It will bend. All right, folks. So that's with an idea with your framework. So just adapt to that. Another thing that we've suggested that you do for your task aids is just like a contract vase, a cheap one. So that would be your budget arrangement. So any of your little bits that you've got left over, you could put into just like a round bit of foam, and always like the grasses over it look good. And then you can put it into a container. And that's quite a cheap budget, isn't it? Arrangement that could go onto reception desk, etc. Yeah. So that's 2 ideas to start you with. Alright, and just adapt yourself. And this afternoon I'll perhaps go on to mantle shelf and a trailing long low. Alright, yeah, the flowers, can you see you've got like